Yo, what's up? My name is Rich. Welcome back to another video. In this video right here, I'm gonna discuss how I make money selling mugs online. All right, before we get into it, make sure you check out onlyninjas.com. Every single month, we're giving away a heat press and a vinyl cutter. Every single dollar spent on there is one entry into the giveaway. And for the next 10 people, I'm gonna give away this t-shirt right here for free. All you gotta do is go on there and type in the coupon code below, and the next 10 people will get this t-shirt for free. So that's a pretty big giveaway because we're at 90,000 subscribers and we're on our way to 100,000. So in this video right here, I'm gonna let you guys know on how I make money selling mugs online. So I pretty much do it the same way I sell t-shirts. Mugs is just a whole different product, opens a whole nother lane, and you can pretty much use the same product designs that you use to sell t-shirts. So first and foremost, what's most important is that I sell on Etsy and I sell on Amazon. So since these are marketplaces, there's already traffic on those websites, but it is heavily dependent on search. So it is ideal for you to know what people are searching for. So in this case, most of the time I sell mugs that's catered towards like a birthday, a gift. Just think about occasions that mugs are typically purchased for, office presents, like mugs that say best boss ever. So I pretty much sell mugs like that. Matching mugs typically do well, like Mr. and Mrs. But what does even better on top of it, if you provide the option to include like the custom wedding date, because that's one thing a lot of the big retailers don't do, such as Walmart or Amazon, if they sell in their own mugs, is they don't really provide customization, and that's something you have access to, and that's something you can leverage. So point of the story is I sell mugs online, and probably some of y'all don't even know that. So anyways, when it comes to selling mugs online, I do it the same way I sell a t-shirt. And remember, I sell generic stuff for a living. I don't necessarily do a brand and stuff, so it's pretty much catered to anybody, but at the same time we typically dive into a niche. So for example, if we're doing a mug for parents, we can do like best dad ever, best mom ever, but we can also incorporate something like if the dad's like a car guy, it can incorporate something that has to do with cars. So what you do for the title is you title it something like mug gift for mechanic dad. And even though that's not what's on the actual mug, and it's something that has to do with a picture of a car or a wrench or some kind of funny joke for your dad, then that's how people get to it. They're not going to type in something like this mug where it says I'm a mechanic, not a magician. You know, that's a funny, corny joke, but it goes on to the mug, and that's not what typically someone's going to search for. So keep that in mind, that everything is very search heavily related. Now, when it comes to product creations, there's more than one way to create it. You can do it yourself. You buy a dye sublimation printer like we showed in the past, a Sawgrass, or you can make your own, go the DIY route. But you can print it out, and then you get a mug heat press, and then you press onto the mug. So usually blank mug costs usually around $1.50 or so each. You can get it down a little bit lower if you're buying more blanks in advance, but I think that's usually like a pack of 36 or so. But print cost is pretty cheap whenever you do it yourself, $1.50 plus a few cents in print costs. Now that's one route to go. So another route to go is print on demand. Print on demand, you usually get in around $5 for the mug, and then it's going to be like another $5 for shipping. 10 to 12 bucks total cost shipped to your customer. Now same thing as shipping cost goes when it comes to making it yourself. 11-ounce mug usually weighs under a pound, so you can ship it first class. So it usually ranges between $3 to $5. It's usually on the higher end of ounces, so you'll never really see the $3 for shipping, but you'll see like $4 or $5 in shipping costs. And priority usually goes for the 15-ounce mugs, which is usually $7 and above. So take that in mind as well whenever you're shipping it yourself. Now here's a whole nother option, which is whenever you start to see some traction, I went to Discount Mugs and just went ahead and purchased them all printed and ready to go. So I purchased 72 of them for around $3.50 each. Now this one might cost a little more than making it yourself, but now it's ready to go and you can go ahead and ship it out. But what's awesome about this is since everything's ready, I take the whole case, I pre-package each one individually, throw my sticker label on it, and send it to Amazon so they can fulfill it themselves, which is called fulfillment by Amazon. So this gives you the prime shipping, but now fees cost a little more. You're talking about 30% or so, but Amazon literally handles everything, customer service, something breaks. But if something breaks, you know, they have the option to replace it themselves. They make that decision. That's something you agree on when it comes to doing fulfilled by Amazon. but you also get that prime shipping. This helps you in the search rank. You're more prioritized. Also, one con to it is if you're not able to sell through it quickly, you have to pay inventory fees on it, because if you don't sell through it quickly, it's just going to be sitting in their warehouse, and then you're going to be stacking up on inventory fees. So there's pros and cons to every single method. There's print production methods. I've literally done every single one. I printed it myself. I shipped it out myself. I got it printed in bulk, and then I've shipped it out. I've shipped it out individually, and I've also shipped it out doing fulfillment by Amazon. And then there's also print on demand. I've also done print on demand. And now you might ask, well, for me, it's a little different, but you might ask, why would I go through doing each and every single one? Because, you know, one thing I always see on the internet is like, oh, you can do this way is better. You can do this way is better, or you can do this way. I've done all of them to experience it myself to see which one that I like. And you know what? I like the print on demand route because I don't really have to do much, but sometimes the mug breaks and I have to reach out to them and then usually send a replacement. However, it costs a little more. Not too bad, but you're talking about the higher end of it. However, you're pretty hands off. Now, whenever you do it yourself, you're like 1/5 of the price of that you're paying a print on demand company, but you're doing a lot of the labor, stocking up the blanks, and just, you know, printing it out. But you have a little more quality control. You know how much you're gonna bubble wrap it for shipping, and you can ship it out quickly. You could probably get it out that day, and that's gonna help you out with getting reviews, getting ranked in the search a little more quickly, because you know you're getting a lot of transactions, and a lot of like Etsy right now is like ranked on like your performance, which is also on Amazon. You're ranked on your performance on how well you're shipping out and how quickly you're getting it done. So that's a whole nother lane. But now, whenever you get everything printed in advance, you have to front the money up front, a whole lot of it, but it's ready to go. And you're kind of like in the middle of the price, right? You're not necessarily making it yourself price, but you're not paying somebody else to make it like a print on demand service and fulfill it price neither. So you're right in the middle. It's a nice healthy profit margin. So literally this whole process is the same way I treat t-shirts, right? So I make a whole bunch of designs. I either print it myself and use a print on demand service, and if it sells a lot, I start to see some good traction, I turn it into transfers, or I get it screen printed. You can do the same thing with mugs. So whenever you see a lot of traction, whenever you're making it yourself, or you see a lot of traction with a print on demand service, you take it and then you get it printed in bulk. And whenever you get it printed in bulk, you can do fulfillment by Amazon, or you can ship it out yourself individually. And you know what? It's a great profit margin as well. So, you know, I figured I'd share that real quick for those of you all who may just want to hop into selling some mugs as well. Well, of course, we'll do the tutorial soon. Also, I was trying to choose a price point to make this video, with like, oh, how I made $5,000 selling this mug, how I did $5,000 a month selling this mug. But the problem is, and a lot of you all may ask, it's like, why do I never share my shop? I've tried as close as possible to get to it. Obviously, I'm not shipping out thousands of t-shirts in the previous videos for no reason, going back and forth from the post office, but I shared it in the beginning, and then I had a few people who just like said they wanted it for like research purposes, and then they just literally took every single product off of it and put it on their own. And at this point, at 90,000 subscribers, I don't think it would be a smart choice for me to ruin my business just to, you know, help you out beyond 100% of beyond making videos. So I wish I could help a little more in that, but it's just a tough one. So if you enjoyed this video and you can put it to use, I hope you do. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I know a lot of you all watching don't hit subscribe. We're almost at 100K subs. Once again, onlyninjas.com. Type in the coupon code on the screen. Next 10 people will get this t-shirt for free. And every dollar spent on there is one entry into winning a heat press and a vinyl cutter. So comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna see you next time.
Hey Hustle Ninja, thanks for watching. Remember, if you want to support the channel and have the chance to win a giveaway to help your clothing brand, be sure to check out onlyninjas.com. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay hustling.